Hi, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am doing a spread in my traveler's notebook. This is a double spread, and this is my reading list for the month of January. And I kind of already have my little book covers printed and cut out, and I'm mounting them on. I have like pink and two shades of pink and one shade of green, and I'm kind of mounting them on coordinating colors. And for the background, the paper I used is from the Jen Hadfield Stardust collection. Yes, I'm still working that collection. And the wood grain is from the Maggie Holmes Round Trip collection. So I am just mounting all of my different little covers, and I'm trying to make sure that they are on, like I don't want two colors of the same thing next to each other. And I'm also cutting the sides down very small because I did print them. I don't know, I think I printed them a little too big. I should have went a little smaller. And I'm leaving a little space at the bottom, almost kind of looks like a Polaroid frame, but the space on the bottom, I'm going to put like a little star rating. I'm going to put a star rating for each book. And if you saw my first Traveler's Notebook spread, my first one of the year, I had a huge stack of books. I go to the library. I don't want to say more than once a month, but I go and I just get a huge stack of books, kind of just whatever I'm interested in at the moment. I don't actually read them all. I do kind of flip through them all. Some of them are picture books, some of them are just for inspiration. For example, I did get a lot of decorating books just to kind of look at the pictures, but these are the books that actually got read. When I said I read them, that means I kind of read them, from cover to cover. I didn't just flip through them. And most of them are gardening books. The ones I actually read are either gardening books or books about herbs. I'm trying to find natural solutions for things this year. So I'm kind of on this, I don't know, on this natural journey. So that's what some of these books are about. And I'm just trimming down the sides a bit more because it is a very tight fit. And I'm still like I got a new phone a few months ago, and I got a different collage app, so I'm still trying to figure out what sizes I'm using. And I've been just printing my photos to Walgreens. I do have a Canon selfie, but it's just easier. And unless I am printing a huge stack of pictures, it's just easier for me to send my few little pictures to Walgreens. And I think I moved these around one more time. And these little, what are they? They're enamel dots, but they are hearts and stars. And they're also from the Stardust collection. And I don't know why I didn't use these for December daily. I think they kind of got lost in the stash. I don't know. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the stars. And I'm giving each book a star rating. And I'm also trying to coordinate the colors because you only get, I think, either three or four of each size. So for this one, I just went to the next book. I think I do go back and put another star on that book. And I also do not do any journaling on this layout. I'm thinking once I'm finished this traveler's notebook, or once I fit everything I can fit and it's too bulky, I may like use the last page in journal about the books that I've read. I don't read. I've been watching a lot of book journals. I don't read enough or at least not yet. I don't read enough to have like a separate dedicated book journal, but I do like watching those videos. And I'm going to go back and put a few stars on each one. I was just trying to see what colors to use. And if you see my desk shaking, I got a new phone. So I am testing out recording with my phone instead of my big DSLR camera. And I'm still working out the kinks, like as far as the setup and getting things off the phone. And I don't know, kind of with the big camera, it hung overhead and the arm was attached to the wall. So I didn't have to worry about shaking the desk. So I'm still working on that. And this Energy Codes, that was one of my favorite books. I think that was one of my favorite books, or the best books for the month of January. The beginning of the book was okay. It was, I don't know, a lot of like exercises and yoga, different things. But the end of the book, it was explaining how, I guess, when you either do new resolutions or try something different and you think it's based on your willpower. And this book was explaining that it's not about your willpower, it's more about, I guess, your body chemistry. And it kind of explained where I was for the month of January. Like, I really overdid it for December, especially with the eating, the not exercising. And I didn't feel bad after reading this, because it's like, okay, if you've eaten all that junk food, started all those bad habits, you're not going to just come January 1st and have all this willpower. So that's kind of what the ending of that book was about. So this year I did, well, I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but this year I didn't get into the whole New Year. I don't know, I was not feeling it. So I did lots of reading for the month of January. And the other book that has 3 stars is The Well Garden Mind. And that book is just explaining the kind of like the health and psychological benefits of having a garden or an outdoor space. That one was really good. So I don't know, this was a very simple layout. And I think I added, or maybe that was the only one I added another star to. And the other side is going to be pretty simple. And I started with these green letters, but I was either missing a letter or I didn't like the color, but I do change these green letters. I think when I put them down, they were just too small for the space. Oh, no, I ended up spelling out the month of January with these because they were too small to put my actual title. So I just put them on a label and I spelled out the month of January. And now I'm using these other alphas. I think that is the Market Square sticker sheet, the Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. I am using those black letters and I'm just going to spell out reading list. And I don't know if this sticker sheet is old. Like, I got these, I had my letters perfectly aligned and they kept falling off. Okay, maybe they weren't quite perfect. But this sticker sheet isn't that old. Like the rest of the things on there, it's stick good. The letters, I don't know, for some reason the letters just were not sticky. And I feel like I don't know, I had the perfect spacing. I think the letters, they fell off a few times. And that coffee cup is from one of my digital collections. I am in the process of putting everything back up, but that was when I was doing the subscription kit. A lot of you said you wanted the digitals, but not in a subscription kit. So I'm in the process of changing everything over and adding the digitals back on the shop. Like by the time I get this video uploaded, they may be back up there. But I thought this coffee cup went perfectly. And I feel like I have been trying to put that little pink flower on every spread. And I'm just looking for something to go in this bottom corner to balance everything out. And then I found the little sleeping fox, and I thought this just went so perfectly. This is normally something I wouldn't use, and I was kind of glad that I was able to use it. I don't know, a lot of stuff like this gets kind of left over because I don't have pets. I'm not an animal person, but this just went perfectly because it kind of resembled me. Winter weather, wrapped up in a blanket with a cup of coffee, sitting somewhere reading, and that was pretty much my January. So I am going to go ahead and glue this in. I'm not going to say this was one of my favorite sprays. Oh, you see those letters fell off. And I think when I put them back on, okay, when I put them back on, they didn't go on straight. No, but I like this layout. It's very simple. It came together really easy. And I am getting in the flow of kind of getting back to documenting. I was very into project life for a long time. And I kind of lost my memory keeping mojo. I tried memory planning for a bit, but I was never consistent with it. So I think traveler's notebooks are my thing for now. And I like it because there's no albums, there are no binders everywhere. Because I was kind of running out of room in my craft room anyway. Like I have a shelf with all my albums and it's kind of getting full. And I did have to cut down a bit of that paper, a bit of the side, and it doesn't bother me that the pages in the traveler's notebook aren't even, but I only had like 2 pieces of that paper left and I really wanted to use them. It was I used this that kit for December daily, so I only had like scraps, bits and pieces left of my favorite. And I am just putting my letters back on, and I do not get them back on straight, but using this little glue pen, once they are down, they are down. So I hope you enjoyed this traveler's notebook spread and stay tuned for my next video. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll have the links to everything I used in the description box.